game industry has a problem. It takes the load off of the physics engine, so you can see these LODs at different increments, and in newer versions of Unreal Engine, you can actually smooth it even past that. It's called normal mapping. You put a texture on an object, and you don't have to change the object to match, especially the hitbox, so it makes it a lot more efficient. Hello everybody, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Game Dev Review. So I lost an hour of footage. I was recording in Streamlabs. I think a couple months ago when I switched from using Adobe Premiere to DaVinci, I ran into the issue where my MKV files weren't supported and I switched to using MP4. That's my best guess because I usually always record with an MKV file. If you don't know the difference, essentially MKV files, which stands for Matroska, they save the metadata progressively. So like as you're recording the video, everything is saved and indexed as you go in chunks. The reason that works well is because in the event that something happens where for whatever reason OBS doesn't write the end of the file or the file is corrupted, such as with an MP4 file, MP4 files write all of that indexing and frame information at the end of the file. So like if you run out of disk space, which I didn't, I had plenty, but if you did, that never gets written to and the file is completely corrupt, videos can't make sense of it. Theoretically, you can use recovery software, which will take an indexed file and then estimate and then build it back again. I tried that, nothing works, it's dead. It's a 48 gig file, which it shouldn't be. It should be closer to like maybe 2 gigs. So it's completely screwed. For those of you who are familiar with the game, I made it through, I think like 2 puzzles. I got through the, there's a point where you have to do an elevator and there was a room for the clocks. I didn't altogether make that much like physical progress in the game. I'm still looking for the codes. The puzzle that I needed to solve, for those of you who don't know the game, there's a point where you're trying to do an elevator and you're basically taking pictures of plaques, trying to line up the victims' deaths. It's really time consuming because you have to go from floor to floor, but it's not altogether like challenging or anything like that. It's kind of neat because you find out that she killed her dad and her mom. Madison did, that is. But anyway, we're here. We had to turn off the generator in order to do all of this, and then he drew in his journal. I'm not sure. Okay, so I lost a little bit of progress, but not significantly. Essentially, once you do the elevator, you get the key that opens to this clock room. I've already been down there, and you find the piece to the clocks or whatever. Okay, so here's the piece to the clock. It's a face, I guess. This is pretty much where I stopped before. Essentially, I just walked out here and figured out that you can put this here and it unlocks the other face of the clock. And you take it. So that's that. This is where I ended it. So we learned about her victims. We learned that she killed her mom and her dad as well as a couple others. So she had 4 victims total. So one of the commenters that was talking basically said that like she killed 4 and then she had Luca kill 3. That makes the total of 7 victims. Or she was having him kill 3, I guess. Maybe she had him kill 2, and so we're at 6. I don't know if Luca counts as 1. I'm not sure how the ritual was going to work that. But I was correct. The ritual is basically going to be the body swap ritual. She's taking over his body, and she's making Luca do it. I thought that was kind of a neat concept, because if you think about it from the fact that like he's being forced to complete this ritual, we're making him complete the ritual. So in a sense, we're not playing Luca, we're playing Madison playing Luca, which is kind of neat if you think about it from that perspective. So these are 820, 745 to 820. I didn't see that. Okay.
Grandpa used to work in here.
Yeah, he was autistic. Maybe I have to do like the certain ones have to be like the earliest time, like maybe closer to the door. The same person, I think it was Matt05, also said that the possession is getting worse, which you can see because like his arms are getting more cut up. Obviously, he's getting like hotter, bloodier. The entire house is kind of every time we do a different puzzle, it gets worse. The angel statue's moving now. The doors are opening and closing more often. Picture frames are falling randomly. So like we're gradually just kind of getting worse. He says Luca said feeding off of the life force, but which one do I have? I've got 610. So these ones chirp when you swap them, but the ones downstairs don't. Oh, that's 745. Okay, so this one's 745. Oh, that one's chirping now. Okay, I don't understand. So I guess I'll put 510 here. So somewhere around we gotta find 820. I was thinking that the birds might be an indicator of some sort, but it seems like it doesn't do it every time. Okay, that's just getting old now. That's the problem with having those kind of like dynamically generated jump scares, is like they just keep coming. Okay, so that's 820. Okay, so I have 820, so this is 745. Maybe it needs to be in the top slot. I have to do like a rotation. I really hope it doesn't matter which slot they're in. Oh wait, no, this wall is off. Oh, it's wall to wall maybe? So this wall is 820. Oh, okay. 15. Okay, so now the only one spinning is this guy.
It seems like you never finished this one.
Got a clock. It's unfinished. I can't even touch the clocks anymore, so I guess that means I'm done with that puzzle at least. What do I do with this clock, though? Okay, so he's...
I can't
Oh,
take
this is the next
anymore.
clue?
I just can't. My whole body is going numb.
At least it won't hurt anymore.
Why is this happening to me?
Okay. Book.
I don't remember drawing any of these.
Do you say that every time I
Am I-
open this?
Going insane?
I guess if he forgets, he wouldn't remember it now, wouldn't he? Okay. I don't know what this is. Those look like they're arrows that kind of like go around. I don't know what the lines are supposed to represent. Every other one? No, not even every other one is red. It's like there's a shadow at the bottom. It's surrounded by red. I don't know, because like with the tick-tock clock, I mean, I don't think that represented it at all. I guess I wander around and see if anything's changed. We still haven't been in the dad's room. Okay, we can't go back to the elevator area. We have... So maybe we don't hang the concrete block there, but we're going to hang it on something else then, with the clock. This stuff seems different. We have 2 of the numbers that we need. I'm telling you, that's a vibrator. We still haven't figured out the blue knees is real. Maybe blue knees is the name of the demon? That's locked. Didn't I unlock that with the key and then just relocked it behind me again? Can't cut it. Can't cut the clock, can you? No, of course not. What the fuck do I do? The problem is that these are not always like super accurate. They're sometimes symbolic. Like the skull didn't have any red on it. So no red on the skulls, red on the emergency lights, no red on the clock. Does that mean this one's going to be whatever it is red? I've already checked every door that I've seen though. I'm just not getting this one. Alright, I'll be back. I'm back. It's the fucking safe. It's supposed to be the goddamn red safe. It's supposed to be the combination to it. So somehow this has to represent the code to it. So let's go check that out and see if I can figure it out. Okay. So how does this work? So the first one is to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to the left. No. Maybe it's only the red ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Don't make me look this up too. I'm not that smart. Do I count the arrow as one? So let's do red only, counting the arrow, because the arrows are all highlighted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 left. Okay, you had to count the arrows. Oh my god, I'm so glad. There's money. I love money. Johnny. Okay, and you're just gonna leave all that money. I guess it doesn't really make a difference what you do with the money right now because you're dying, but like... Okay, I'm glad I didn't have to look up that at least. Okay, was your dad autistic too? Because he has fucking chains in his room. The clock is gonna be the latest. I'm just gonna throw that in place of the rabbit. Rat. Hey, they're probably all the same weights, I'm assuming. This is kind of small. You're gonna be heavier, right? I think it's backwards. Did I actually solve it? Did I solve it? Is that... Oh my god, did I actually solve that? So my logic was literally just like, what animals are the lightest? And my brain was like, rabbits are pretty light, which now that I think about it, fucking rats are smaller than rabbits, but my brain was like, rabbits are small. And then I came over here and I was like, oh, that looks like a shark. He's pretty big compared to a snake. And then one freezing frosty night, it's begun to feel, it had begun, it began to feel so very somber that it fell into a 2-day slumber. I think that's a loading that just happened. He's afraid of the light. Use something bright, so for protection. Oh, cool. Oh, we're back in the kids' room again.
The room has changed.
Yeah, I noticed because of the loading. My FPS tanked. Even in a freaking screen, I could see that. Take a picture. Oh, take a picture and the door opens. Oh, is this the same room on both sides?
The house feels like a maze.
The grandma did say she was
I'm
getting
sure
lost in
this
her
is
own
what Grandma
house.
was referring
Okay,
to
yeah.
in her diary.
He is not my friend anymore. He only wants to play with Mom. Oh, did he grow up playing with Johnny and then became obsessed with the mom? Looney's told me he will eat Mom's eyes. And yet you still didn't believe her when she was like, this is real? The kid was literally talking about it? Oh. Okay, I tried to take a picture of him. Nothing happened. I'm supposed to wind it. That one was just fucking instant. I didn't even get to do anything. Yeah, I literally got a picture of him too. So maybe he's not scared of light. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. I have a new friend. His name is Blue Eye. Oh, I missed that one, I guess. Let's do this again. Be like sneaky about it. Maybe he's wandering the house. Okay, so now you can take his picture. Why didn't that work the last like 3 times I've done that? Was it just timing? Oh. His eyeball is in there. That's creepy. And so you twist the thing, or maybe you stuffed the eyeball into it? Huh. work again. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand. Like, do you have to, like, point it directly at him? Is it like he has to be close to you? But he was across the room the one time. I don't... Okay, so I don't gotta redo that one. That's good. So I've gotten a couple. Even when he gets you, you don't lose your progress then. Because I got those two. It's probably rule of threes. If I just hung on to this one a couple seconds, it probably would have been fine. It's interesting that you can kind of see out the door. Be gone, bitch. I wish they'd done a better song for this, is my only complaint. Okay, he only has two eyes though, so what did he clog that one with? Bitch. Have I done this one? Always turning the lights off. If you're sleeping, it doesn't really matter if the lights are off, right? Sounded like he was pissing in the sink. Were the lights flickering supposed to indicate that he was hunting then? Because I saw them flicker and I'm like, I want to finish this. It could just be, you know, a scare tactic. Okay. New technique. I'm going to go to the far side. Oh, it forces you to come to the side. So now I scared him away. Let's quickly sort through this. Bro's got a collection of eyes. Maybe two of them were his and two of them were the grandma's?
Is this a human eye?
Have I been supposed to be grabbing those this whole time? I haven't even looked. Well, yeah, bitch. Ah, too soon, too soon, too soon. It's gotta be a distance thing then, because I took that thinking I got him, but... Come at me, bitch. Long enough? Last time I only did it till a squeak in the floorboard. Then again, if he is in a physical spot, like maybe he's an actual character that wanders around the map, he could be on the opposite side of the map, so... gives you random amounts of time. Okay. So they do that noise when he's essentially within direct line of sight, even if you're not looking at him. But that means that, like, when I was in the bathroom there, he came around the corner, it did the line of sight, and then he immediately grabbed me, so I didn't have time to react. The lights flickering don't always indicate he's hunting either, because I would wait for the lights to flicker and then he would just not show up. Unless it's really just a time thing. Maybe it's sometimes he just takes a while to get there. Okay, so you can't always grab the eyeball, but I haven't been actively checking every one, so one of the others might very well have just been... Can't grab it out of that one. Can't grab it out of there. How is he sensitive to light if he doesn't have eyes? So, depending on which one you're in... Yeah, so this one's locked. Does it matter which one I'm in when I come over here? It does, because if I'm in the locked one, it takes me in here. Which is just to the safe. Okay. I don't know which way you're going to come from, though. I assume this way. Okay. That was correct. I don't think he comes at you twice, but he technically could. What a lot of games like this will do is after you flash them, you're good for like so long. Stuffed it pretty quickly that time. Okay, so I got 2 eyes. Do I let him get me now? Because I have his eyes. Because he's been looking for his eyes, right? So if he finds me and he gets them, then he has them and he doesn't need me anymore. Also, he was clogging that thing because he hates the song, so that's understandable. Oh, maybe I put his eyes in the hole.
So Grandma wasn't sick at all. This thing is what really killed her.
So there's 2 demons. Because there's Blue Eyes and then there's Madison. Okay, well. Oh, he fucked. Do I have all the numbers now? I didn't think I did. 6840. I gotta go all the way back to the ritual room for this. Can't use the camera right now. Probably because you're fucked. Do you even have hands anymore? Okay, she wants you to complete the ritual, right? So why are the doors closed? At least the other doors that are closing are locking, so you can't even like... Okay, come on. Come on now. 0. Supposed to hang myself? Okay, so you place the camera there. And you're supposed to hang yourself? Fuck you ain't taking my body, I'll just kill myself. Fair response. Chair breaks. You grab the Bible from the kitchen. The roaches are gathering underneath him, kinda. Just take a picture of you. Because all the pictures of Madison came out burned because of the demon. Takes a picture of you and it's burned. Interesting. Okay. That ending felt kind of anticlimactic to me. I think it's because I wanted to defeat the demon. But that's not the point of the story. The point of the story is to tell the story of Luca's possession. That was really good. I enjoyed that quite a bit. They mixed a lot of different types of mechanics in there. The door opening one was one that they reused quite a bit because you could see that in like opening drawers, opening doors. It was pretty consistently there. The camera, I was correct that you did end up having to do like fast snapshots when you were fighting Bloonies, I guess. So there were two demons, which was a little confusing, unless it was the same demon. Because it seemed like there was Bloonies, and then there was Madison. Was it Madison that was possessing you, or was it the demon that was going after Madison? Because I think there was a demon inside of Madison, who then, she was trying to do the body swap ritual, failed, and then succeeded with Luca. So... Okay, well, that is it for Madison. The next one I think I'm going to play is possibly Mortuary's Assistant. We'll see how that one goes. That one I think is a little bit more intricate. It's, I think, story-driven still, but I think there's a lot more like mechanics and actual gameplay to it. So if you like the video, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.